don't torture him too much, he may just walk out of the field with us for 10 minutes.
Good evening, everyone. Sorry for being late. I'll blame for traffic, but thanks, Shailendra Singh. I call him Bablu Bhai, like the elder brother. So, as he called me and he said that he's doing this book, I said, who's doing this book? So he said, me. So I said, what's the name of the book? He says, knows. I said, who knows? So yeah, that's what the book says. But I definitely feel I was going through a few chapters. The vocabulary is definitely yours, but I think Naina has compiled it. Definitely. I mean, I don't know who's done that for you, but that's what I feel. But yeah, it's before I get to the book, I think me and Shailendra go a long way. Since I started playing for India, I was playing in Nairobi and we had to play in the finals against New Zealand, and I was in the gym, so I saw this man with a bit more hair that time, pumping weights and looking cool. So I was like, cool dude, man. And he did his thing, and later I met him, and that's where our friendship started, and obviously John Paseb. Yeah, definitely, work happens in life, but I think I shared a great bond with him. Became like a family member. On many occasions, Naina made lovely food for me, so thank you for all those lovely courage. Shan was a little baby. I was quite astonished to see you grown up and looking sharp, so it's nice to see you. And yeah, I was, in between, obviously, we didn't connect much because I was playing and traveling and, I became sick in the middle, but it's nice to be back here, nice to meet you, and just happy to be here. So, if you want, you want me to read something from the book? Yeah, I was going through a few chapters, and something I think I connected to was this one chapter which says, "Who knows?" And it says, when I suffered a near heart attack on 24th November 2010 at the age of 45. I think you're still 45. Yeah. Huh? Go backwards. I was happy to go. I was ready to call it quits. Cash in my chips. Kick the bucket, bite the big one. For quite a few years before my chest started to wake, I hadn't been enjoying my life. My idol, mentor, and reason for living, my father, had died from cancer, and I had lost all direction. My body, which had been strong and dependable all my life, had started to fall apart in strange, stupid ways. My patience and energy had been exhausted in the epic battle of justice in far-off Middle Eastern country. I had lost substantial amounts of hard-earned money in 2008 economic crisis. So I can go on and on, but I think it's something which I relate to.
I want you to read something.
No, but what I really want to say is, my first Porsche gift was from your father, so that was something special there.
How to read this book?
Yeah, so how to read this book? This is for everyone. Huh? Read only one chapter at a time. Take long breaks between chapters. The logic contained in the book is very intense, and it might disrupt your preconditioned assumptions about the world. If you absolutely must read 2 chapters back to back, a neat vodka lime, a glass of Moët Rosé, or a Kiroya could help ease the brain pain. If for reasons only known to you, you have read 3 chapters of this book at the same time, you are totally screwed. I can't help you, no one can. The best place to read this book are on the pot, on the iPad e-reader that you carry around in your man purse at 2 a.m., in a nightclub while you wait for your buddies to climb up those 2 dancers. In bed while pretending to be busy so you don't have to make to your fiancé of 5 years hint. If it's taken I think you guys should read yourself. I'll go to the next one. On a road trip, if you don't get car sick, feel free to read chapters allowed to travel companions on your BlackBerry board under the boardroom table while your boss is talking about the future direction of the company. You could care less. You have already reached your target for the year. But the best place is on the cot. Do not read this book on flight when the common sense of it gets too profound. You will have nowhere to run and hide. Besides, there is very bad language that will embarrass you never as he reads over your shoulder. Thank you very much.
Buy it from Flipkart, or you get it here. It's only one reason. This book, or a chemist or a pharmacist, follow your dreams. And that's what inspired me. And I've known him for 20 years. This is the first good piece of work he's done.
No comments.
Other than making problems. So this little, it's actually a one-pager which I'm reading to. It's called Whose Life Is It Anyway? Live life by chance or by choice. And this is something that actually affected me, which is why I'm going to read it out to you. Do I believe in destiny? Do you believe in karma? Do they believe in life after life? Does she believe in luck? F knows what we should believe in. As I write this, my nephew's best friend just passed away at the age of 17, cancer they said. Just this morning, my very dear friend Ajay Gulati, the artist, lost his nephew in a car crash. 19 years old, innocent boy, still waiting to fly, gone. He wasn't driving, he was just along for the ride. He didn't deserve it, he just sat there and had to accept it. Why do some of us live for 100 years? And why do some of us die because of diseases, accidents, etc. at a very young age? Is it our karma? Is it our past life catching up? Is it our destiny? Or is it just effing bad luck? We spend so much of our life planning for our life. We try to choreograph our journey, the right job, the right promotion, the right husband or wife, which most of us don't get, the right number of children, the big house, the 2 dogs. How often does it work out that way? At any moment, an unknown force can change, alter, or divert the course of your life subtly or not, through doubts, emotions, accidents, and incidences. This great guy, Nelson Mandela, believed in the message of the poem Invictus by the English poet William Ernest Henley. I am the master of my fate, I am the captain of my soul, Mr. Mandela said. He said this after spending 29 years of his life in prison. So, the question, was he really in control of his destiny? Did he actually say to himself one day that, I have to spend 3 decades of my life in a dirty jail cell the size of an aircraft bathroom so I can take this amazing truth to heart? It'll be great training for the day that I am released and become the president of South Africa. Well, I think not. So did he make these plans? Was he controlling his destiny or was destiny controlling him? I'm unable to explain or understand this phenomenon. Shailendra, he's unable. I'm unable to explain or understand this phenomenon. It totally confuses me. I've traveled the world, met very knowledgeable scientists and gurus, owners of billion-dollar companies, superstars from Bollywood, athletes. None have been able to give me rational answers. Even with all their wisdom and wealth, so I say, fuck it, sorry, F it. Maybe we are not meant to know what we're supposed to do. Whether it's fate or not, it really doesn't matter. If it is all in your control, then you have to enjoy each and every moment that you're alive. Just enjoy the moment. Make the best of it. If it's not in your control, then you have to enjoy each and every moment that you're alive. Because you never know what's in store around the corner. Basically, you just have to enjoy yourself. I think huge round of applause for Mr. Shailendra Singh.
मेरा फ्यूचर प्लान तो भी थोड़े साल अपनी कंट्री के लिए है, तो उसी पे concentrate कर रहा हूँ. जो when I went through cancer, जो मेरे thoughts थे और उस time पे World Cup, तो उस पे मैंने भी book लिखी है, which is coming next month. So I also did a book. So I just book is about just it's about your feelings, it's about how you think and how you want others. That's how you think. So it's something which comes from within. So it's something very special. I'm sure this book is very special for Shailendra as well because it's his feelings. So इसी तरह मेरी book भी आएगी, वो भी मेरी अपनी feelings है कि मैं उस time पे क्या feel कर रहा था. So that's about it.
Yes.
Helen, in a very different book from the way one sees you on the ground. Nobody can ever think that you can write a serious book. The book contains its thoughts. In fact, the first time when thought came before the Indian public was through 3 years. I fully endorse your view, but my simple question is such a serious thought, such a good thought, why do you start the book with the name F? It is very difficult to answer this question straight on, like the way you would want me to do it. I'll hit it on bullseye. We are a nation of 1.4 billion people. That means the occupation that we like most is sex. Would you deny that?
But not mutually.
Yeah. No, so my relevance to this, to be honest, to bring it in perspective, we are a nation of 1.4 billion people, but we do not discuss sex. We do not educate children in schools and colleges on sex. We do not discuss sex on a dining table. We do not have sex education films being actually put out there by the government themselves. We do not discuss it, but we do it. We are the largest affected nation of HIV in this country, but you cannot buy a condom from Kolaba to local bala. You have to go to a pharmacy. We say something and we do something else. We are the youngest population in the world, but we don't educate. So therefore, but now telling you the real answer, my inspiration came from a speech by Rajneesh Osho. Go on YouTube online, there's a link in the book. He inspired me to believe, his speech inspired me to believe that there are 2 most popular words on the planet and the latter will replace the former. The first most popular word on the planet, if you Google, is God. But very soon the word F will replace God. And that he said in 1991. So I felt this was something that will create that sense of connect, and somewhere deep down in my heart, I want sex to be discussed. So this is just a casual way of doing it. But like Yuvraj said, in the front I've got reasonable hair, but in the back I've got a bald patch. So maybe the back can help keep it for me. Yes, brother.
I am not a bookworm, but I do read sometimes. Some things which inspire me, which help me, improve myself as a person or as a player. So I think obviously this book is written by Shailendra, so I'm definitely going to read it, because if I don't read it, he's going to send about 50, 100 copies to my house. And it's going to have me read it. So yeah, I'm going to read this book for sure.